challenge people's ideas, make people see a bigger picture outside of themselves and their own bubbles, and just because I really love it and I can't see myself doing anything else. These are the main reasons why I make theater. My name is Melanie Owen. I originally hail from Asheville, North Carolina, but I've been studying theater at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte now. I transferred from Blue Ridge Community College with my Associates in Fine Arts for Drama, and then I'm finishing up my second year, and I will graduate in May with a bachelor's in theater with a concentration in directing. I chose theater because it is so just fun and beautiful and super random. I've gotten to do classes in drafting, in dramaturgy, in directing, in acting, in props class. That was super random. I got to learn about how to wire electricity and light bulbs and sewing and all kinds of really awesome skills. And I believe that as a director, all of these different skills is really useful, and I want to be a well-rounded individual for this. So I've been pursuing this specific degree versus a BFA conservatory degree for that reason. And I have chosen to focus in directing because I really love a lot of different things, and I love being able to talk to everybody on the team instead of focusing on my one area or one little branch. So that is why I make theater. The multifacetedness, just because it's fun and I just enjoy it, and because I love the way that it impacts people and the way that it can help people change their ideology and become more open and accepting and aware of larger forces and ideas at work in their lives and in the world. So I grew up in Asheville, North Carolina. As I said previously, I was homeschooled all the way through high school. And that's not what you think. I wasn't alone on a farm my whole life. That's what most people think when I say I was homeschooled. Actually, there's a really big community and infrastructure in western North Carolina for that, which was really wonderful. And I was very blessed to be able to do school that way instead of having to, worry about being insulted or shot during the day in my education. It did mean, however, that I did not really have school plays that I could do, because obviously I was at my house. So even though I did do some of that too, I did make plays at my house as a kid. But it did give me the opportunity to go out into the community. So I've done shows with the Montford Park Players, which is North Carolina's longest running Shakespeare festival. I was able to work backstage for NC Stage and volunteer at fundraising events for them. I also did plays with Flat Rock Playhouse as youth theater under Dave Hart mostly, his direction. 2 different productions there, which was a wonderful experience in those classes. And I devised some works with my friends, actually my sophomore year of high school. Me and 3 other people got together and devised a parody of the Phantom of the Opera called A Bad Dress Rehearsal, which ran about an hour long, and we actually performed at 2 different locations, a few different times, because as fundraisers actually for an organization going and starting schools and funding a home for girls in Honduras. So that was a wonderful experience as well. As a director, I'm drawn to plays that are mostly of the absurd realism drama. So Here by Taylor Mack, Pomona by Alistair McDowell, Arcadia by Tom Stoppard. This one isn't as much absurd realism, but I do love the play Intimate Apparel by Lynn Nottage. And I've also been really drawn to puppetry, of puppets of all different kinds, and I really want to explore theater for youth and with youth using puppetry. So that's kind of who I am as a director. If you have any other questions, please feel free to shoot me an email or send me a text or call. And thank you very much for looking at my application.